Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer breaking down our complete business financing guide. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? You've got this amazing business idea, right? One that is absolutely going to shake up the market. You're probably sitting there right now dreaming about how you're going to become rich overnight. The vision is crystal clear, the excitement is off the charts, and you are totally ready to conquer the business world.
Let me ask you something directly. Do you feel completely stuck at the very first step of your entrepreneurial journey? Like you have this brilliant spark, but the second you try to take actual action, it feels like you've just slammed into a massive brick wall.
And honestly, that roadblock usually looks like a giant, terrifying mountain with the words "no money" written in massive letters crashing right down on your amazing idea. Because yeah, business financing can be terrifying. A lot of people kind of assume they can just stroll right into a bank and the manager will be sitting there with an open sack of cash just waiting to hand it over. But in real life, it literally never works that way.
So here is our agenda for today's explainer. We're looking at Step 1, from your own pocket. Step 2, the real sharks. Step 3, crowdfunding and loans. And finally, no more excuses. Let's dive right into these 3 distinct keys to unlocking capital: bootstrapping, angel investors, and crowdfunding and smart loans. Missing even a single one of these steps really means you're risking a flop before you even get off the ground. So we're going to break down exactly how each of these works so you can pick the absolute perfect path for your startup. All right, kicking things off with Step 1, from your own pocket. Now, bootstrapping might sound like some intimidating piece of high-level business jargon, but it's actually super simple. It literally just means starting from your own pocket. It's using your own personal savings or, turning to those friends and relatives who blindly trust you and your vision to piece together those crucial initial funds. But there is a massive trade-off to consider here. On one side, you have the huge benefit. You don't have to pay a single cent of bank interest, and you keep 100% of your profits, which is great. But on the flip side, there's a pretty serious warning here. When you take money from friends or family, you are absolutely risking personal relationships. So, my strongest advice? Actually, scratch that. It's a golden rule. If you take this route, you gotta put absolutely everything on paper to keep those relationships safe.
Moving right along to Step 2, the real sharks.
Enter the angel investors. You've probably seen shows like Shark Tank, right? This is exactly what that is. These are wealthy individuals with incredibly deep pockets who are actively hunting for solid, explosive, rocket ship ideas to invest in. If your business idea has that kind of crazy potential, these are the exact people who will fund it. So you might be wondering, how does this exchange actually work? Well, in exchange for their money, angel investors want a slice of your pie, which we call equity. Giving up, say, 10% of your ownership might seem kind of scary at first. But remember, giving up that slice gets you not just their money, but their vast experience and massive professional network. And honestly, that network alone is often the fuel that turns a small business into an absolute rocket.
Next up, Step 3, crowdfunding and loans.
Here we're comparing 2 incredibly powerful tools. If your product is something that can really change the daily lives of everyday people, you can go on the internet and use crowdfunding. Think of it like gathering tiny digital drops of water, like $1 here, $5 there, from millions of people to completely fill up your piggy bank. On the other hand, we've got smart loans from traditional banks, which means you have to pass the incredibly rigorous test of a bank manager.
If you do choose the traditional bank route, you gotta heed this warning. Your business plan must be absolutely rock solid. It has to be so flawless that the bank manager has zero opportunity to say no. You literally must have meticulous accounting for every single penny you plan to spend. They need to know exactly where their money is going, with absolutely zero guesswork involved.
And that brings us to our final section: no more excuses.
I really want this truth to sink in for a second. Lack of money is no longer an excuse. If your idea has life, people will invest. If your business concept is truly viable and you're willing to put in the actual work to pursue one of these 3 paths, well, the capital is out there, just waiting for you. So, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. What exactly is your business? And how much funding do you actually need to get it off the ground? Think about it. I want you to drop your answers in the comments below. And hey, if you found this explainer valuable, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you next time, keep building, and stay focused.